ツを履かせてちょうだい。じゃあ早速。さあ、なんだこれは。
Wait. You thought I really gonna go and put on a panty to a girl? No. I'm Jeffrey. I put off panty from a girl. Come on, man. Well. Today I would like to talk to you guys about Please Put It On Takamine-san, which is an anime that's being released this spring. Sorry, no, it's not summer. Spring of 2025, which is just only recently that I actually output the first episode. They just released the episode like probably yesterday or last 2 days or something like that. And I watched the first episode and I was like, this show is not bad. I'm probably gonna keep watching it. Therefore, the title of today's video, right? This is hot garbage. Can't wait for episode 2. I was thinking a little bit of a title, by the way. This is or like, this is disgusting. Where's the link? So I can avoid it. So yeah, so that's but I decided to go with this hot garbage. Can't wait for episode 2. Yeah, I really can't wait for the episode 2. I kind of want, I want to watch more of this. And so basically this is a show that is about a girl and a guy falling in love, but they can have some sort of power, turn back time or something like that. So what is it really about? I watched first episode. I didn't know anything about this. I went and checked and Googled and stuff. Apparently they have manga, 10 volumes of manga from so far I can find out. Yeah, look at that. They got like around 10 volume of those comic that is appearing right now. So there's 10 manga that you probably can read if you guys are interested. I'm not sure. I'm not really a manga reader. I'm more of the anime enjoyer. And yeah, so I was watching that and I'm like, okay. So it's a very, they already have that much volume. So I wonder how the story goes. And when you watch the first episode, it is kind of weird and I would say a little bit shitty. Some people might have some problem with the girls and stuff because the girl actually used her power to turn back time, but she also used her girl side, feminine side of the power, where you just let the guy touch your boobs and then you just scream and then the police comes and then like the classmate come. The classmate like saw you. What are you doing to our #1 top school student? And then they break the hand, break the leg, cut off the legs, and then hang him on the school gate. And then she walks to him when the school ends and like looking at him. So, do you want to make a deal with me? So what kind of deal are they trying to make? So as I am going to read the story is the main protagonist, who is a high school student who become involved with Takane as her closet. So she wanted the protagonist, the hero, to become her closet because he saw her naked for once, titties, and he saw her titties, yes. And because of that, now the powers doesn't work on him. So she was like, I want you to become my closet and stuff. We're not pretty sure why does she want him to become the closet. So that's why that the story started like that, and they make that deal where he has to replace her underwear whenever she removes it. He's the only one that have seen Takane's naked and thus able to go back in time whenever she has a do-over. So which means Takane can go back in time as well together with Takane as well. I mean, like the Koshi Shirota, the protagonist guy, can go back in time as well. At first, he did it because he did not want to be criminalized by for appearing to have sexually assault Takane, which is happening in the first chapter, that what we saw. And then he soon take this task seriously to protect her from embarrassment, and later tells the reader that he was unaware for her romantic intentions back then. So this girl might actually like him in the first place and decided to actually, approach him in this kind of way. At the first, because Koshi Shirota, which is the protagonist, did manage to see her titties while she's trying to change something, and then somehow, I don't know why he's there, and then he actually accidentally saw her titties. And that's why he's unable. He's like, he won't get affected by the skill, by the power. right? Whoever who saw her bare tits will not be affected by the power, apparently. That's what I know from the show. So I was like, okay, that's a pretty cool and interesting, anime plot, I guess, because it is an fan service based anime, so whatever that is, right, whatever that means, right? Okay, cool, pretty nice and stuff. So I decided to actually really go and check some of the sort of plot, and I was watching it again, and I was like, oh, okay. They actually she actually said something very interesting at the end of the episode 1, where she said this word like, that gentlemanly side, you never change. Why did she actually say this? Because when Koshi Shirota was trying to put on the panties for the girl, he was actually closing her eyes and like, shit, and then it's like, so you close your eyes and stuff. And then she stand up and she walks away, and then she said, the gentlemanly side hasn't never changed or something like that, to herself. She didn't say it to him, and he didn't hear that. So I was like, okay, she can turn back times and stuff. This might have happened before, right? Like, I think maybe Takamine-san probably liked him. Probably there is some sort of event that happens that somehow makes Takane actually fall in love with Koshi Shirota. And I have some, this is just my speculation or my prediction, that I assume that maybe she let Koshi Shirota saw her tits on purpose during when he actually saw the tits. I think it could be on purpose, so that she can actually take approach to him. I'm not sure though, but yeah, so that's what it is. So I was like checking more on details, like, okay, this anime and the way that they draw the tits, it's also pretty ooh. So I was wondering, who the hell draw this? Well, apparently this anime is published by Square Enix. And there's a lot of Square Enix stuff that's been published in the anime. Like, a lot of people like Marin, right? Like like the cosplay girl, Marin girl. That is also from Square Enix, to be honest. If you guys didn't know that. They don't only just make video games. And the studio drawn is Leiden Flames. Leiden Flames, okay. So, do you guys know what did they make? No? Tokyo Revengers. You heard of that before? No? Call of the Night. No? Wait, it comes out season 2 lately. I mean, like, soon. Like, it is summer. They're gonna have Call of the Night season 2. No? Okay, never mind. Rurouni Kenshin Samurai X, the remake version. No? Nobody watch? Okay. Goblin Slayer. Yeah, okay, Goblin Slayer. Yes, Goblin Slayer. Yeah. That is Leiden Flames. Or Leiden, I'm not pretty sure. Leiden? That is the same company that made with Goblin Slayer that is drawing this, and I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool, pretty interesting. And I like the drawing. I actually like the drawing. The drawing looks really nice. The way that you draw the whole girls and stuff, it looks good. Too bad I can't really show you guys too much around here, right? But it looks pretty nice and stuff. So this show, it is on there right now. I can't wait for the second season. I'm not pretty sure if you guys watch Takamine-san, if you guys known about this before, if you guys don't know, go and check it out, man. This is a very cool anime, right? I just thought it's a very interesting show, so I just decided, like, just talk to you guys about it a little bit and stuff like that. Well, nonetheless, that's just it, right? That is Takamine-san. Hi, take kudasai. Please do not blur me like that. Focus kudasai. Well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys probably known something new today, and go and check out this hot garbage, and watch the second episode as well together and stuff like that. I'm not pretty sure. Go and check it out. That's pretty cool, I think, and pretty nice. I kind of want to just watch it again and again and again and again, because God, yeah, that's it, I guess. I don't know. Drop that beats.